What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Oscino Fly, and this time we're going to do something different. That's you know me, I'm always trying something new on this. So this time we are going to try a tier list. Yes, a tier list, not just a regular tier list. Kendrick Lamar just dropped his final album that's on TDE, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Now, I wanted to get this time to breathe before I, wanted to drop this quote-unquote tier list. But it's more or less of a ranking, as you can see right now. Kendrick Lamar albums, best to worst. And this is and I personally made this tier list, as you can see, instead of just letters, S to D tier. I got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got them in numbers. So now, just because I'm probably going to put these in numerical orders of which ones do I think is the best or worst. Now, personally, do I think Kendrick Lamar has a worst album? No, I think all of his albums are great. And I figured I was going to have to come on here. There are 2 albums that I excluded because I don't know if they really one really counts as a Kendrick Lamar album, and that's the Black Panther, and the other one, Untitled Unmastered. As much as I like those songs, I don't know if they really consider an album. Just a bunch of stuff Kendrick Lamar just put on the tape. I don't know if you would consider Untitled Unmastered an album, but that is an honorable mention, and I think that is a dope project in itself. So, for now, I'm leaving this off. If you feel like I should put Untitled Unmastered on here, let me know. But right now, we got some of the projects that, if I'm correct, all of these was dropped on the top though. So, let's just start with what I think is number 6. And that is one of his first earlier projects, Overly Dedicated. Like I said, I don't think this is a bad album in this bunch. And if you really listen to Overly Dedicated, you could tell there's hunger there. There is a passion there. You can feel the hunger in Kendrick when he was doing this album, and you can feel like the style that whatever he was coming up with at that time, that he would definitely master to what is now today. Now, what would you consider number 5? And this is how you know Kendrick Lamar has a bomb-ass catalog, because whatever I put in number 5, I'm pretty sure there's someone that's not going to agree with it. But what do I put in number 5? I'm going to put Damn in number 5. Again, I don't think it's a bad album. But is it better, in my opinion, is it better than Good Kid, Mad City? No. Is it better than To Pimp a Butterfly? No. Is it better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? No. But it is a banger, and the fact that you can play this from front to back is very creative on Kendrick Lamar's standpoint. Even though I understand all the Lupe fans, and I am one too, they're gonna say, "Oh, Lupe did it first." And what you can say he did. I'm not gonna say Kendrick did it better, but if you think Kendrick, if you like the way Kendrick did his, then you like the way Kendrick did his. If you like the way Lupe did his, you'll like the way Lupe did it. Shout out to Lupe. With that being said, Damn comes in number 5. Great album, but I don't feel like it gave me the replay value that I've been getting from other albums. That's another reason why it is at number 5. Number 4. Now, this is where it gets tough because I like all these albums. So, right now, I'm going to put Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers in number 4. I feel like in this album, and I said this in my review, he touched on a lot of things, especially like, masculinity, growing up in the hood, people worshiping idols and he's not your savior. I feel like this is a remarkable album, and this might win Album of the Year for some people. He has a lot of songs that I feel like will stick to you, and it definitely has a lot of replay value. I probably done replayed this more than I did Damn, and I replayed Damn a lot. Number 3. Where am I going to put? What do you think I'm going to put in number 3? What's it gonna be, y'all? What's it gonna be? You know what it is?
Lately I've been
Damn. Good Kid, Mad City. I've replayed this album a fucking lot. when I tell you all these albums that like when they came out, they was on a lot of these have high replay values. Even to a point now, they have high replay value. Good Kid, Mad City to me is a great storyteller's album. If you really think about it, especially the stories about Shireen and him growing up in the hood and how the title explains it. It's just like I'm not a gangster, but I'm not strange to the funk neither. And he knows how to work. And him being a product to an environment, he's definitely the best storytelling album. But sadly, it only falls into number 3. But for those who haven't listened to this album, and some of the songs that I feel like you should listen to, and now, like I said, a lot of these I don't listen to front and back. The Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Backseat Freestyle, Money Trees, especially Good Kid and Mad City, Swimming Pools. I think that was one of his biggest hits. Swimming Pools done came out of this. I love he got the remix with the Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. The Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. That one was real good. It's a lot of storytelling in this, and I feel like this one was in a storytelling bag. What's it gonna be in number 2? Number 2. What number 2? What did we put in number 2?
Lately I've been
Section 80. Section 80. I'm going to, and this is when I was beginning to find out who Kendrick Lamar is, he dropped Section 80. That's the first album I listened to, and I listened to that shit all the way fucking through. This album has got me through the Navy. With most of the Navy, and like most of my time in the Navy, I was listening to Section 80 religiously. And when I tell you, like, I was listening to this religiously, like, I will still listen to this album front to back. I still don't skip it. Matter of fact, I probably listen to this more than I listen to Good Kid, Mad City, but obviously when I get there, I'll tell you why. Good Kid, To Pimp a Butterfly. I probably listen to this more than To Pimp a Butterfly. Section 80, it's just like, it made me like Kendrick as a rapper. Like, some of the beats on here are different. It's like everything about this is like, yo, this kid is different. This kid is just nice. I feel like where Overly Dedicated is where he's just starting his style. I feel like this is where he was like comfortable and giving you himself. Was this the commercial success like Good Kid, Mad City? No. But there's a lot of good songs that's on here that it talks about stuff like, because Kendrick always talks about things in the song. But some of my favorite joints on here was Hold Up, No Makeup Today, where like he's talking to this girl, it's just like, oh, you're just beautiful, you don't need no makeup, I love you. Chapter 6, I fucking love the vibe in Chapter 6. Poor Man's Dreams, smoke good, eat good, live good. It's that's a great like riding out song. It's like 12 o'clock at midnight and you just want to take your car for the drive. This is the song you put on when you're just taking a nice drive. Rigor Mortis, this is where he was just doing everything in one take. I fucking love this song, especially the remix with Busta Rhymes on it. It's really good. Cushion Corinthians, that was another one. BJ Chicago Kid does his thing on there. And also, Absol's outro and the High Power, which was the beat was done by J. Cole. Now, you're obviously, and I'm pretty sure this is a no-brainer to anybody, To Pimp a Butterfly is number 1.
Lately I've been.
This album is damn near perfect. If you can ask anybody, like, which one do y'all think is his best album, I feel like they will all point to Pimp a Butterfly. This was Kendrick, not just in his bag, but just flexing. I feel like this might be his most successful album. This is his 3rd studio album, and I feel like this might be his most successful one. Now, this one is like him, like he basically reciting his poem to Tupac, and it starts off where at the beginning, it's like he'll start like I remember the the conditions, and like you'll hear these words out throughout the whole album, and then by the time you get to the end, and Mortal Man plays, he's having a conversation with Tupac.
Lately, I've been.
It's like you would thought he was actually having a conversation with Tupac, which is very remarkable. Like I said, you can listen to this album all the way through. I feel like this has no skips. There's nothing about this that skips on here. Some of the great songs, some of his greatest songs came off of this album. Like to me, King Kunta, All Right, Mama. I listen to Mama this day. I love that beat. When I tell you that is one of my favorite beats of all time, the Mama beat, Knowledge did his fucking thing on there. And to me, I done wore this song out to fucking death. It was this one and Rigor Mortis. Now these two, the thing is with these two, Section 80 and To Pimp a Butterfly, these are the ones that just made me appreciate Kendrick as the rapper he is. Now, some of the top songs over here, I feel like will really stick out for most people. It's just All Right, King Kunta, These Walls. If you remember the video for These Walls, that's when we put Corey Holcomb in there. The Black of the Berry, where he was the biggest hypocrite in 2016. When you heard I Love Myself, there's a lot of songs on here that it's just magnificent. It's just a magnificent piece of work that he's been putting in there. So, overall, let's recap. At number 6, we got Overly Dedicated. At number 5, we got Damn. At number 4, we got Mr. Mariah and the Big Steppers. At number 3, we got Good Kid, Mad City. At number 2, we got Section 80. And of course, number 1, we got To Pimp a Butterfly. Now, this is my tier list. Now, if you want to make your own, I will definitely leave a link in the description box. So maybe you show me out of all these albums, which album do you think is the best? This is my order. I hope you like my order. If you like it, comment comment down below. If you don't like it, you can also comment down below. I would like to hear from each and one of y'all. Till then, my name is Oscino Fly, and I am out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove with rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She rolled. Pharaoh.